Well, good evening, everyone. We hope and pray that you're having a good Tuesday, whatever day this is. Yeah, I just did an emergency water change on my baby plecos, my calico albino, my brown albinos, and I hope you can see me and hear me okay. Welcome to the live stream. This is Susan for SLC Aquatics, hashtag Fish Fam Mom, touching lives one fish at a time. I'm out of breath because I forgot that I fed my baby plecos a whole lot of shrimp sticks last night, and I said I'm going to come back in here and vacuum out any food that was left over after an hour. And I did a water change yesterday, so I was giving everybody a treat. And so the title for tonight is Tuesday Night with Susan for SLC Aquatics dash water problems with overfeeding. We all know overfeeding, food decays, ammonia spikes, cloudy water, bacterial blooms, you name it, we have an emergency. So that's what I was doing 5 minutes before the show was supposed to go live. I want to say hi to Skull Aquatics, Jimmy P's Aquariums, Craig's Catfish Cave, and Craig's been ill. I hope you're doing better. When I get here. Thank you, Jimmy P. Yeah, I've been talking to Rod. Rod's aquarium is overdue for a water change. He wants to do a fish change out, and the new polar blues that I got from Lumpy Dog, he wants to try them in his aquarium because I told him they're just going to be like water puppy dogs because of their personality and their characteristics and how they will interact with him. And I'm going to leave, I think I'm going to try to leave the fish that I have up there. And if anybody in chat has some advice for polar blue, parrot cichlids, and tank mates, let me know. I've already been warned about keeping barbs with my koi angelfish, but there's been no aggression whatsoever shown. And the school, I think there's, I want to say 7 to 10 of the melon barbs. They're not the tiger barbs. They're a more docile barb. And Craig says he's still sick. Oh, I'm so sorry. Upper respiratory stuff's going around everywhere. Somebody called in staff today and said that they were having chills and fever and stomach issues. So I've been having moments of nausea and exhaustion, but everything was pretty good after my nap. And I do pray for you to feel better soon and to shake that off. Just get better, Craig. Don't make me come down there. Jimmy P says, most definitely you don't want an entourage of fish fam coming to put you in the bed, fix you some soup, feed you. Yep, we'll take care of you. But anyway, the water's still cloudy. I'm going to come over here and I didn't get all of my cameras set up, so I'm going to try to set up this camera temporarily and see if I can get things smoothed out here. No. So that's not going to work. How about me come here And see the last time I used a zip tie. So this time I'm going to use a rubber band. That way I won't waste a zip tie. So let's see. Let's see if this works. I'm going to look for camera 2. Alright, let's raise it up. Alright, y'all get to see me go across the floor. Alright, switching to camera 2. Here we go. Alright, first of all, I'm going to get all of this off the step and put stuff back. This tank here, if you can see me, okay, this tank here was a little cloudy, and I had a dead rummy nose tetra in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're down to 6 now from 12, so that's half a dozen dead that I bought from Petco probably about, what, 3 or 4 months ago. And this is my calico aquarium right here. And it was so cloudy I couldn't see through it at all. And I know y'all probably not hearing me very well, so let me come back over to the microphone. Alright, we're looking at the 40 breeder. Hey Chew, welcome to the live stream. We're looking at the 40 breeder right here, and the cloudy tank right there. And up here in this aquarium, I have a mystery fry that looks like a dwarf neon rainbow fry. Okay, and because I don't think she had any daisy rice fish, and I gotta do something different with them too. But when you're feeding fry, it's easy to have bacteria blooms, cloudy water, ammonia spikes, and all that. So far the fry looks good. Of course, they're climbing up for oxygen because I do believe ammonia depletes oxygen in the water column. I have floating plants and anubias and a piece of driftwood in there. So don't forget to click that like button and share the stream out. I didn't have time. I scheduled it like 2 minutes before 6 o'clock. And YouTube is so kind to remember when I'm supposed to go live that when I went to schedule it, it already had 6 o'clock instead of tomorrow. So it's learned me. And thank you, YouTube, for that. We only have 2 viewing right now, so I must be maybe Chew. I don't know if Skull is still here. Maybe some of you left to share it out, so I guess you'll be back in a few minutes. So I'll just rattle on. Rod wants the polar blue parrot cichlids in his 40-gallon, and I'm going to go over his stock that he has in that 40-gallon. And y'all tell me whether or not. Hey Craig, okay, you're still here, and Jimmy P's still here. Okay, in Rod's 40, he has 9 rasboras, 3 blue neon rainbows that are dwarf. He has a bunch of male guppies, probably about 6. He has 5 bronze cories, which I am so glad to say have spawned, and I have fry growing up now. I wouldn't know about cichlids, probably Craig. Okay, so if anybody in chat knows anything about the polar blue parrot cichlids, they're juveniles, and I have 3 that will be going into that aquarium. He has 1 large sponge filter and 2 big air stones, 1 in each corner, and gravel substrate and a heater. So I'm thinking everybody in there is going to be fine except maybe the male guppies, which are mutt guppies, and I think we're down to 6 from 13 anyway. The pH dropped, and I buffered it with baking soda, which is what, sodium bicarbonate, something like that. I don't know where I put it. Oh, there it is. Baking soda. Its chemical compound is, it used to say, but I think it's sodium bicarbonate. And if I'm not right, y'all can correct me. Sodium bicarbonate. And I do believe we add 1 teaspoon per 5 gallons or something like that. I don't remember exact what the dosing is, but for 40 gallons I think I put I think I put 6 teaspoons. Hi Fish Fam link. Welcome to the live stream. Is that Mr. Matt or is that the robot? But anyway, welcome to the live stream. I like your logo, Jimmy. And of course, Skull's logo, and I think Chew is just a C on his channel. Thank you, Curtis, Skull Aquatics, for sharing links. I know my count's down because I don't think I live streamed last week, or I did Thursday morning, and we had a funeral on Saturday, and oh boy, I've just been real tired. I've been trying to sleep in each morning, but the old body says get up. But anyway, that's what's stocked in his 40-gallon. And I do believe 3 polar blue parrot cichlids will do fine. I'm going to the web right now, and I'm going to say tank mates for polar. I know you can hear me typing. I hate it. Blue parrot cichlids and care, and see what we get. They say that the polar blue parrot cichlids are a cross between the red or the blood parrot and convict cichlids, and it says they're some of the cutest freshwater fishes that you can get for your tank, and they look beautiful and can make your tank come alive. They are easy to care for, breed, and even because they are resilient and hardy fishes, these polar blue parrots are also calm when not triggered by other fishes or if not breeding. So I looked, I want to say either earlier this morning or last night, I can't remember, time is of an essence with me. It takes flight. I have no idea. Don't know what I had for supper last night. But anyway, I looked for the third one and only saw two of them. And I think the third one is not as colored as the other two, and it may be a female. So, they are being a little territorial, but they're still very young juveniles. I do believe they're too young to spawn right now. And I got to redo the tank upstairs for the daisy blue rice fish, because they're not really blues. They're daisy rice fish. And let's see. They're a hybrid fish that was created by crossbreeding the male convict cichlid and a female blood parrot cichlid. However, there's no exact and recorded date from when they were introduced into the fishing world. Even so, the parrot cichlid was first found in the early 2000s in Taiwan, China. And there is another theory. Let me see. There's another theory that they crossed between convict cichlids and Honduran red points because of the massive egg tube in them, similar to that of the red points. Anyway, the man-made hybrids of muddy origins are nevertheless absolutely beautiful. They are omnivorous, and they're stunning. They're nice choice. Let's see. For their size, they'll grow up to 8 inches in length, but I was told 3 to 4 inches. So these may be dwarfed a little bit. And if you're looking to keep pet fish for a long lifespan, they are a good choice. These species can live from 7 to 8 years, and in real good conditions, 10. So in my fish rooms, they probably won't reach their... That's sad to say. Some live a very long life here because I have very natural tanks. They like flakes, pellets, brine shrimp, bloodworms, blanched vegetables, and feeder fish and crustaceans. So no shrimp. And let me see what some of their suggested tank mates could be. Says ideal tank mates would be Jack Dempsey's, Severum, angelfish, and other parrot cichlids. They also live compatibly with danios, tetras, and barbs, as well as with bristlenose plecos and catfish, which can maintain the cleanliness of the tank because they can scavenge leftover food. And I noticed that they don't come up to the top to feed. They do bottom feed or water column feed a lot. So I was told to watch fluctuations or sudden dips in pH. That would be life-threatening. It says a pair for a 30-gallon aquarium, but if you're looking to add a fish, this gallon size should be increased up to 10 gallons. So if you're looking, all right, I'll have 3. I should just give him 2. But they're small. I'll try the 3, and if they get to eating the tank mates, you know, I may want to catch some of them. Paul McCarthy came in. Hey, Paul. Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, I got them from Lumpy Dog. I had a parrot before it bred with my red Texas. After that, the male killed it. Oh. Have some platinum dwarf parrots, Jimmy P says. Platinum. They're very hardy. Yeah, these guys seem to be pretty hardy, and they're cute as all get out. I just can't get the camera around there. Hey, Diego, he's in the house. Pet Exotics is in the house. I almost missed the stream. No, you didn't. I hadn't been here that long. But I bet if you'd fallen asleep, you would have slept right through it. But anyway, welcome to the live stream. So we have one parrot chasing the other parrot right now. So I'm going to walk around and I'm going to switch cameras. You probably won't see me on camera for a while. I'm going to walk around and do some feeding. Okay, I just fed them some tropical fish flakes that I get from Everything Aquatic. Tropical color flakes. And now I'm going to feed some algae wafer diet. These guys, this is my last bag. I got to order some more. But here's the size, about the size of a little bit bigger than a dime. Hey guys, thank you for sharing the links. Back into just getting coffee cups for me and the better half. LOL. All right. Okay, I'm back. Hey, Red Laser, welcome to the live stream. So we were talking about the problems we can have with overfeeding our aquariums. And we already know about ammonia. You can have high ammonia and nitrites. The protein in uneaten food and fish waste is broken down into ammonia and nitrites, which are deadly to our fish. And it decreases oxygen. Like I said, low oxygen levels. That's why the baby plecos were up the glass towards the top more than what they normally are. You can have fin rot. Because the condition has gone too long, and shaggy looking appearance on your fish. They get stressed. They can get other illnesses like ick and bacterial infections. You can cause fatty liver or hepatic lipidosis. It's a disease where commonly seen in African cichlids and rainbow fish, and is the results of overfeeding. It affects the function of the liver and can result in the death of the fish. Improper digestion in ponds. The amount and type of food must be changed as the weather becomes cooler, which I do change the food for my outside ponds. You can get an algae bloom. So I called it a bacteria bloom, but an algae bloom definitely can burst out in your aquariums. I know on that one lid, because I changed the lights as well, so it has different lumens in the lights, and there's more algae on the glass, so I'll be cleaning that soon. You can have cloudy water, which is due to overfeeding, will generally clear if the fish are not fed for 2 or 3 days. So I just fed them because there's fry in there, but I fed them light. I didn't drop a bunch of brine shrimp pellets in there this time. And you can get mold, you can get planaria or flatworms that are different from your detritus worms. They're a small white or tan worm that's a good indicator that water quality is not optimal, and they're most often found in tanks where overfeeding has occurred. You can also get clogged filters, and feed on a schedule, feed the proper amount. And like I said, when I fed last night, I knew I was going to have a problem, and I forgot about it. Bruiser came in. Hey, Bruiser, welcome to the live stream. And anybody else experienced anything different with their overfeeding? Have you all experienced overfeeding in your aquariums before? Running different species tanks now. I've got shellies I need to take care of. I need to do a water change there, but I like to make sure the pH is about the same. And if I have to buffer it a little bit, which I shouldn't have to because I got aragonite in there as well as the shell. Yeah, I've got aragonite sand in there underneath, kind of mixed with the white sand. The angels are doing better. I don't see any signs of camelanus worms anymore. They are still a little bloated, so I'm still giving them some good foods. They like the organic pellets, and these are high in protein, but I probably need to add more greens like spirulina flakes or something like that to their diet. And what's that other dried, I'll think of it in a minute. It's a small food source. I'll think of it after a while. But just help them clean their guts out. I'm not going to put any erythromycin in there. Don't see anybody sick. Don't see no blotches. Don't see any illness. Everybody looks good and healthy. I'll switch it over so y'all can see the 40 breeder. And the 40 breeder is most definitely one of the healthiest tanks I have. It does have an infestation of pest snails, and I'm thinking about getting some yo-yo loaches. And if anybody knows anyone who sells the yo-yo loaches, let me know, and send me an email at slc-aquatics@gmail.com. The deadline for the newsletter, the hashtag FishFam community newsletter articles and stuff to be mailed in, will be what did I say, the 31st? Monday's a holiday, Memorial Day, here in the United States. Tuesday and Wednesday is the 31st. So Wednesday of next week is the deadline. So far I have not gotten any articles. I don't know what happened to Tanked Aquatics. Tom wrote part 1 of that article on water, and I haven't heard from him. I've reached out to him in email and on his YouTube channel, and I have not gotten any responses back. So I don't know what happened. I hope he didn't get sick, and I hope he didn't get offended. He did an excellent job on the article, and if you haven't read it, you can go back to slc-aquatics.org/blog and read the article. I did an article from Bob Steenfott, and I do believe I can get another article from him and one from Dina at Everything Aquatic. But if you all want to write something like a short story about your hobby, you know, just send it to me, and I'll be glad to advertise your YouTube channel as well, or your Facebook page. So tell me about it. I've been real busy at church with different things. We're still in revival. So tomorrow night is the last service scheduled for this one. And but as far as the fish room, I'm going to contact Lumpy Dog, and I want to get some more of those polar blue parrot cichlids. They are absolutely adorable. They came in a day early. I've edited the video and haven't uploaded it yet. So look for the video for the unboxing of the daisy rice fish and also the blue parrot, polar blue parrot cichlids. Let me see. Hey, Salient Aquatics. Sup? How you doing? Welcome to the live stream tonight. We're talking about problems in the water with overfeeding our fish. And when you're breeding for profit, if you don't have time to do frequent water changes, do not overfeed, but feed consistently. And if anybody knows a consistent, y'all got to see this. I don't know if y'all can see. Dad and Mom albino pleco are out. It's a little dark on the lens. The Dad's down in front over here, and Mom is down front right here. Lots of babies on the substrate and Corydoras, peppered Corydoras. The angels, of course, are tagging each other, which is normal. They do it all the time. I believe they're all males. I don't have any females in the bunch. I separated one of the 4 out and put them in the other 40 because, like that one's hiding in the back, he was constantly hiding in the back. I feed my fish once a day, a good mix of high quality foods of Extreme Aquatics and New Life Spectrum, and bi-weekly water changes. Very good schedule there. Nona came in. Hey, Sketty Nona. Hey, sweetheart. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Shh. He is here now. Who's here? Lumpy. Is Lumpy Dog here? Hey, Lumpy Dog. Just talking about I want to get some more of the polar blue parrot cichlids. How wide is that 40? You would ask. I don't know. I don't have my measuring tape. Let me see. I've got a ruler somewhere. I think it's 16 deep and 36 by 16. And a half. I think it's 16 or 18 inches deep and 36 inches across the front and 16 and a half inches high. So, does that answer the question? 40 breeder is 36 inches, right? Yep. Good to see everyone. Sketty says, I'm walking the dog, so listening in. Great, sweetheart. Be careful. Don't let me distract you. Be safe. It should be 36 and 12 deep. I think it was deeper than 12 inches. Lumpy Dog, just tell me how many you want. Might have to wait until after the holiday weekend just to be safe, of course. I want to move these 3. And I think I want 6 more. I'll put 3 in there and 3 in there. Let's see what happens. Did you get my email from PayPal? They came in a day out earlier. Lumpy Dog, I have not finished. I told everybody I've edited the video, but it's not finished being edited, the unboxing, and I will be uploading it probably within the next day or 2. I got to get back on it. I've been real busy. Everything went good for the funeral Saturday. It was over 2 hours long. We live streamed it for the family. I had 2 rehearsals. I had a choir rehearsal, then I had a guest singing group rehearsal Friday night, and they were an hour late, and life goes on. I smashed it, Jimmy. Talking about the like button. Who said you were allowed to pay? I told you I was going to send you a love gift. I sent a love gift. A love gift. I know you told me to pay it forward, but I'm going to sell these babies. I was watching Rika stand a bit, but then came over here. I like live streams where the host talks to you more, but Kenny Rogers, a.k.a. Rika, does his focus on thing for the first hour. True. And then after that, he'll talk to people. His guests are usually... when I get to watch it is very informative. You get to know each other. Diego says, I'm going to send you a light to try out on that 40-gallon to review. You down? Yeah, I'm down for it. Let me know. Hey, Bob Steenfott, missed you last night, sweetheart. I don't know if I was alive. I don't know if I was asleep. I don't know what I was doing at the time that you came on, but thank you for sharing all of your articles with me. I will always ask permission before I grab one of your articles. But I appreciate you, Bob. Yeah, I'm doing well. We had a funeral on Saturday at the church. One of the members' mothers, bless her heart, served, she lived a good long life, and the service was really very good, and we know where she's resting. That's our compensation. Famous person in the chat. Yes, Bob Steenfott is in the house, everybody, or at least a troll pretending to be Bob. Honestly, it's best to watch Rico on reply, just replay. Yeah, his is a nice collection he has. But am I right? Does he not look like Kenny Rogers? I think so. He favors him a lot. My fish tanks aquatics. Hey, I wanted to know how everybody did at the Aquashella in Dallas. I heard that there was one. I know I watched Grant win the freshwater scape, and that's all I've been able to watch. Jerry Garcia, maybe. I'm a cave troll. Are you camping out, Bob? I'm jealous. I'm jealous. I'm jealous. Really hope that the flooding situation there in your area is cleared up. If not, I hope you got a handle on it. My heart goes out to anybody that's flooding, anybody who's having just bad tragedies going on right now. It's beyond our control. All we can do is try to be preventive and be proactive afterwards, I guess, is what I'm looking for. Oh, the old guy that lives down the road. Yeah, tonight, Bob, we're talking about water qualities and what happens in your fish tank if you overfeed. And the reason I'm on that subject is I came in to do the live stream tonight, looked at my calico, or my, brown, and I think they're calico, plecos, Bristol plecos tank, and I did a water change yesterday, but I dumped too many brine shrimp pellets or sticks in last night, and I told myself to come back and suction that excess food out, and I forgot about it. And so 5 minutes before I was to go live, I'm doing an emergency water change because all of my baby plecos are up the wall getting ready to suck for air and jump out of the tank. And we're talking about the polar blue parrot cichlids that I got from Lumpy Dog, and the daisy rice fish that I got from him. And Lumpy Dog, my rice fish are not happy with the setup that I have right now, so I'm trying to work on a different tank with a different setup with more plants and more floating plants, and maybe they'll be a little happier. I mean, they're not sick or anything, they're just scared to death of me. I want to say hi to Melvin, Legacy Hobbyist, in the house tonight, and if I missed anybody, forgive me. Salient Aquatics says, Susan, also I started doing 1 tank a day during the week when it's time to do water changes, and I fit that, I did that to be easier on the water bill and time. Ramphonic's in the house. Hey Ramphonic, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Good evening, everyone. Got here late. Hope all is well. Yes, all is well. Thank you. We're doing good. I've been live for 48 minutes, and I will be live for 12 more minutes. Nice to meet you, Ramphonic. Yes, everybody show love for love. Check out each other's channel. Go over there and love on them. And if they have any content, watch some of their content. Leave a like and a comment. And if it's worthy, share it out. Also, don't forget the hashtag FishFam community newsletter will come out the first couple weeks. Probably, I'm going to try the second week of June. But the deadline is Wednesday the 31st to mail in your articles or your short stories. So far, I haven't gotten anything from anybody, and I need you. It's your letter. It's your, I want some feedback. Hey, Kenny E. at Danican Aquatics. Oh, Danny. Hey, Danny. Hey, sweetheart. Lurk away, lurk away. I want somebody that went to the Aquashella to write something, whether it's good, positive, or indifferent. You know, how was your traveling to it? How long did it take? How did you go? Did you go by boat, airplane, car, walk? How did you get there? Skateboard? Salient Aquatics says, my real name is Jessie, just so you know. Well, thank you, Jessie at Salient Aquatics. I appreciate anybody who lets me know what their first name is. I'm just Susan. Hashtag FishFamMom. Ramphonic said, just released the Habrosis cories. Oh, I saw the video where they, somebody's Habrosis was spawning, and I don't know whose channel that was. Hey, Rod. Hey, sweetheart, Mr. SLC Aquatics. Aquashella was awesome. You're so funny. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Oh, well, who did you go see, Rod, at Aquashella? Did you see Corey? Did you see Bob? Did you see any of the other big wigs? Flip Aquatics, Jason at Prime Time Aquatics. Jimmy, is your last name P? Anyway, y'all so funny. I guess Bob maybe stepped out, but I appreciate him coming in, leaving a like, and showing up in chat. Busted. Yeah, you're busted. This is the 40-gallon in my fish room downstairs with the angels, peppered corridora, the albino bristlenose plecos, and lots of snails and lots of live plants. As you see, the angels have attitude. There's a little bit of a reflection there, so I apologize for that. But those angels have attitude. There are usually two of them out front, and the other one they kick to the back. Don't forget to show love for each other's channel. If you don't know them, they don't have any content. I know I need to probably put Rod's videos over on his channel because he doesn't have anything. Bob says listening on the PC but not at the PC. Okay. Thank you. Which article should I put in the newsletter this time, Bob? I think I did the Rasboras last time because I had my own photos to go with it. But I gave you credit for the article. Also, I've got over 20 species in my fish room now, Bob. You want to hear some of them? I've got polar blue parrot cichlids. I've got melon barbs. I've got agassiz, Corridora pygmaeus, albino bristlenose plecos. I've got cherry shrimp, mystery snails. I've got koi angels, gold angels, Anubias barteri. Oh, that's a plant. Java moss plant, Java fern, broadleaf plant, water sprite, driftwood. In Rod's tank, he's got, let's see, 40-gallon tub. Oh, the 40-gallon tub outside, I have the red cloud minnows, which are a color morph from the gold cloud minnows. In the 150 gallon, I've got 3 shabumpkins and 1 sarasa goldfish. I've got the calico bristlenose plecos, which throws brown and albino plecos. Their first spawn, and they're growing out really good. I've got 6 rummy nose tetras left, and I've got, I already said albino bristlenose plecos, but I have the blue-eyed lemon bristlenose plecos. I don't have any spawning at this time. They're still growing out. I've got gold barbs. I've got albino corridora. I've got bronze corridora. I've got 1 skunk corridora. Did I say rasboras? I have harlequin rasboras. I've got 3 dwarf blue neon rainbows. I have daisy chain. I have daisy rice fish, and boy, I think that's it for right now, along with some mud guppies. Oh my God, my dog's face is covered in dirt. I'm going to invent a way to stop dogs from digging up yards and looking like they work in coal mines. Well, I'm sure, according to your dog, if you talk to him, he's going to tell you there was something down there. He heard it and he smelt it, and he was going after it to protect you. I promise you. No, usually dogs who dig in the yard are bored. Find something for them to play with. Like, I've seen people put sand boxes and different boxes, areas for them to just dig in, and you bury some of their favorite treats or a bone or something for them. Nothing much, Sally, and I just got done doing my live stream. Well, congratulations, Melvin. Jimmy P is asking Bob, do you want a kitten? I have 5 varieties, very rare, LOL. Oh, I believe his dogs would have them for breakfast. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, I don't get Melvin's notifications. I don't know why. I have to always go back through and watch the replay. Probably a mole. Yeah, a lot of times it's moles, chipmunks. It could be anything. But I've had dogs in yards who dug and had to put cinder blocks and fill it up with gravel, and then I had to find different ways to distract them. But those are very nuisance, bad habits that dogs, just like having horses and having a horse chew on the top of the gate. I think they're called cribbers or whatever. But thank you for 17 viewers. Thank you for your help. Apistos. Oh, I don't have any apistos, Bob. You got some? You want to send me some apistos? Apistogrammas? That would be good. Let me show you what else you said. Nope, no apistos. Let me see. I had to scroll up. I almost missed that, Bob. So grateful for a stream and the Fish Fam community. Thank you, Fish Fam Link Robot. Thank you very much. Keep trying to catch the squirrels, but never do get them. Yeah, I've had a Chihuahua who chased a Craig, leave hands on it, and I send the word to the sinus pressure, and I pray for God to touch you and heal you. But Kenny E, how are you doing? Sounds like you're allergic to all that Val, Craigs. Send it to me. Yeah, I don't have any valves anywhere, but the hydrophilia, whatever, is growing really good in this tank. And I'm going to let y'all see it. I don't know if you can see it on camera or not, but it's in the back left-hand corner. Let me move my camera out of the way. I'll go down to the bottom here, and right there at the top left-hand corner is it's either the hydrophilia or the bobitis, and I think the bobitis is in that same corner. And they have a bunch of little babies growing off of the leaves that once they get satisfied with their root formation, they detach from the mother leaf, and it's really an interesting texture to the fern as well. But anyway, guys, I want to tell you thank you so much for being with me tonight. I didn't solve any problems except an emergency 50% water change on that 10-gallon tank. And I did tell Lumpy Dog that I want 6 more of the blue parrot cichlid, the polar blue parrot cichlids, and then I'm going to try putting them in the tank upstairs in Rod's aquarium, and I will give you updates. And don't forget the hashtag FishFam newsletter. Deadline is Wednesday the 31st to get your articles and your information into me, any upcoming events. You tell me what you want in your newsletter. And again, this is Susan for SLC Aquatics, hashtag FishFamMom, touching lives, one fish at a time. See you next time. Bye.